This past week, a large-scale theme park project was announced for Northeast Oklahoma called American Heartland, a division of Mansion Entertainment Group. This project will cost the company an estimated $2 billion and is expected to open in phases starting in 2025. The theme park will be sprawled out across 125 acres, which the company has called Disneyland-sized. The property as a whole will total 1,000 acres in Veneta, Oklahoma, encompassing a theme park, a resort, and a large campground with cabins. Leading the project is Gene Bicknell, CEO of the company and the primary investor providing all of the funds. American Heartland is being developed by over 20 former Disney Imagineers and planners who have many years of experience in development, engineering, operations, entertainment, and more at Disney. The theme park is expected to bring in over 4.9 million guests to Oklahoma each year. The first phase, which includes over 300 cabins and over 700 campsites, is set to open sometime in 2025. The second phase, which will include the theme park and resort, is set to open in the fall of 2026. The concept art shows that the theme park is divided into 6 lands. When you first arrive into the park, you will be in Liberty Village, an area that's made to replicate the charm of small-town America. Here you will find Hometown USA, Town Square, and the Liberty Bell, which appears to be the centerpiece of Town Square. Making our way over to the left side of the theme park, you will encounter Electropolis, an area themed as a bright vision of the American age of innovation. According to concept art, there appear to be about 3 different attractions in this land: a spinning ride, a roller coaster, and a drop tower, as well as some kind of water show. I imagine this side of the park will look really cool at night. Moving up through the park, you come to Stony Point Harbor. Its description on the website says, "Cast off for daring exploits in this timeless coastal town where feisty old salts tell tales of wild adventures at sea. Plunge into the abyss in search of a legendary sea monster. Set sail on a scenic excursion. Enjoy freshwater seafood and hand-pulled saltwater taffy as you work up the courage to explore the mysteries of the haunted lighthouse." The mystery of the haunted lighthouse awaits guests and intensifies their senses as they explore the stories within. Don't be surprised if you encounter ghosts of the seas along the way. Moving over to Big Timber Falls, it says, "The mist-shrouded forest of the Northwest promise a rugged American adventure full of rushing rivers, soaring peaks, and ancient legends. Dare to explore whitewater flumes with brave mystery hunters and marvel at the aerial feats of the forest's masters of the skies. All throughout this bold land you'll find bravery, brawn, and inspiration." This is Bigfoot Falls, a thrilling water ride that will leave you wanting more as you soar down the mountain, encountering a legendary beast along the way. And if you look carefully at that picture, you can see a sign in the bottom that looks like it shows Bigfoot on it. Moving on over to Bayou Bay, the website says, "Welcome to the languid waters of Bayou Bay, a swampy hideaway where you can find mystery, magic, and some of the cutest critters this side of the Mississippi. Wander in for home-cooked gumbo, enjoy some boot-stomp and Zydeco music, or get a taste for adventure on the gator-filled waters of the bayou. Whether you're seeking your fortune or just a tall tale well told, Bayou Bay will charm you again and again." Over at the Great Plains, it says, "Experience the heart of the heartland where big land and big skies invite the spirit to soar. Native American traditions and stories, an enchanting Charlotte's Web barnyard adventure, and high-flying thrills with one of the great American barnstormers add up to heartfelt fun and discoveries for the whole family." Outside of the theme park, visitors can stay in the 4-star resort, which is located behind Electropolis and Stony Point Harbor. It looks like it could possibly maybe even have its own entrance into the park. This resort will include an indoor water park, a hotel, and an attached boardwalk for shopping and dining. I love the idea of this project. I think it is a great idea to put one in the Midwest. I think this park, though, is going to face 2 major barriers if they go through with the project. The first one being the weather. While summer months are warm and great for theme parks, during the winter, Veneta on average sees low temps in the upper 20s and high temps in the upper 40s. I think that operations are going to struggle to keep the park open and full of guests during colder months, and likely will be open seasonally because of that. This area is also susceptible to frequent tornadoes, so they need to keep that in mind when building the park and choosing their materials. The second barrier I think American Heartland will face is the lack of long-term visitors. While places like Orlando have extensive entertainment with a variety of theme park options to choose from in a single area, Northeast Oklahoma doesn't. I can't really see a family spending a whole week in this area on vacation. I think that this theme park will thrive on short-term visitors, locals who live in Oklahoma, or maybe visitors from the surrounding states like Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, even Texas, who may drive in for a day trip and leave. I think we'll see some people fly in for maybe a weekend, maybe a long weekend, spend a few days in the park and fly back out. And if they want long-term visitors to stay, 5 days, a week, maybe even longer, they'll need to add more attractions and entertainment in the immediate area outside of the theme park. So I really can't see this park getting much traffic on the weekdays. Another potential problem that I can see has less to do with the actual project and more to do with the airport, Tulsa International. I personally have flown in and out of here before, and while it is a nice airport for a smaller city, I don't think that they would have enough rental cars to accommodate the 4.9 million visitors that this theme park is anticipating. American Heartland could add a transportation option for guests from the airport, something like the Mears or the Sunshine Flyer. This would allow for guests to travel without needing to rent a car if they are only planning on staying at the resort. That could benefit the guest and prevent a rental car shortage. The closest theme park to Veneta is Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri, which is also where the headquarters of Mansion Entertainment is based. That's the corporation that's building this theme park. It is approximately a 2.5-hour drive from Veneta to Branson. I think Silver Dollar City is more coaster-based and is probably less themed than American Heartland will be, but I'm going to use it as a comparison. According to an article from the Springfield Business Journal, Silver Dollar City invested over $100 million in operations in the last decade and saw an attendance record of 2.2 million visitors in 2019. This park is 61 acres. The company also operates a water park, a dinner cruise, and a campground. The parks are open seasonally. Day tickets start at $85 and season passes start at $154. American Heartland is supposed to be double the size of Silver Dollar City and will likely cost more to operate because of that. So I think that the pricing structure will be quite a bit higher than Silver Dollar City is. I'm guessing probably twice the price. Overall, I think having a theme park of this scale in the Midwest is a great idea. It will be great for those families who maybe never make it to Florida because of distance, or are maybe looking for something fun to do in between Disney trips. I'm really looking forward to see how all of this pans out. I would love to hear your thoughts about this project. I'm going to link everything I mentioned in the description, so if you're curious, you can go check that out. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.